Calvary, we are back. Actually, nod your head. We are back. So today's video is what makes a good leader and how you can become such. It could be the way you carry yourself. It can always be the way you carry yourself. See, if I walk into a room with my pants sagging and I'm cussing out loud and I look like a mess, I look like an uneducated, uncouth mess, you're going to think that I'm a nobody. You're going to think that I'm from the slums. You're just going to think that I am a troublemaker. But if I come in there dressed appropriately, now appropriately could be whatever you think it is. No stains on the clothes. I come in there with proper manners. I'm greeting everybody. My pants are up, belt around my waist. I walk a certain way. I talk a certain way. I even look around the room a certain way. My body language exudes confidence, and the way that I interact with everybody exudes confidence. Another way is the way talking to other people, the way I respect others. I'm not putting people down, but I'm simply respecting them. As if, let's say we were at a cafe or we were at a restaurant, and a waiter, let's say she had a tray, a palette, and let's say I'm wearing black pants with a yellow bright shirt, so it's going to stain easily. And she's walking, she's not paying attention, I'm not paying attention, and we bump into each other, and she spills food on my shirt. Your immediate reaction for a lot of people would be, watch where the fuck you going. What is wrong with you? My shirt is stained now. How the fuck are you going to pay for this? Are you serious? What the fuck? Are you, like, can I speak to a manager? But the way a real man handles it, you knocked her over. It's clear that you both weren't paying attention. It's on both of you guys. You help her up. You help her clean up the mess. And you tell her it's okay. It's fine. It's just a shirt. Are you okay? Are you good? Where can I find the napkins at so I can help you clean up this mess? Because think about it. She already has fell in front of all of these people. It's always embarrassing to drop something in front of people, especially if it's a restaurant. She's already spilled coffee on you. She's already ruined her shirt. And imagine if that's her first day. Do you know how bad she'll feel if you're cussing her out in front of all of these people? She's already embarrassed. And you're going to go out your way because you got your shirt a little stained, even though you have a washer and you can easily get that stain out. You want to embarrass this woman for no good reason. It's a piece of clothing. You can get it washed. But that is a person's livelihood. That is a person's feelings. Are you saying that your shirt is more important than a person's feelings? You let them know, hey, it's cool. Because what's going to happen? You guys are going to bump into each other. She's going to fall. She's going to see the stains on the shirt. What is she going to do? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Especially if it's her first day. I'm going to clean it up. Like, just let her know. It's fine. It's just a shirt. We're okay. And then even if a manager comes over and apologizes for it, like, no, it's okay. Like, don't even trip. It's just a shirt. I should have watched where I was going. It makes like she's gonna keep her job, right? Like she should. Like it happens. It happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. And that's how you handle that. You feel what I'm saying? There's no need to disrespect others. And I'm not talking about if they disrespect you. No, I'm talking about how you interact with people. Opening the door open for other people. Leaving the door open. Having manners. There's a group of people walking by. You step to the side. There you go. You feel what I'm saying? When people are giving you something, thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody's talking to you. Thank you. I appreciate, like, you know what I'm saying? Just manners. Manners are very important. You with your lady. You pull her seat out. You pull her seat in. You're not farting at the table, or you're not burping, or you're not acting obnoxious. You're acting like you have class. And once you treat other people with respect, people will treat you with respect. But first, you need to treat yourself with respect as well. And how do you know that you treat yourself with respect? Because you have a belief in yourself. You believe that no matter what happens, or no matter what situation I get in, I trust myself enough to know that I can handle it. Whether I'm by myself, or whether I'm with a group of people, because I got this. I have full 100% confidence in my ability as a man, as a person, and as a leader to get us out of any situation. It's the belief. And when people see you believing in yourself, it makes them want to believe in themselves too. Have you ever watched a movie, 300, or a war movie? There's always the general, there's always the king, and he gives this great speech about how we will fight and we will win. And you know what? Some of us might not see the end of this day, but I promise you, even after your demise, your name will live on forever in the kingdom. Can you imagine that? How they must have felt back in the day, spears in hand, armor intact. Their wives and kids are at home at the city, and they're listening to this man's word ring through their head, and the boost they got, that made them want to die for this man, because he believed in himself. And not only did that, but he believed in his men. He believed in his brothers, and that made them feel more powerful than anything could ever make them feel in their goddamn lives. Not only are they fighting for their kingdom, but they would lay down their lives for this man in particular, because they believe in him. They believe in his morals. They believe in what he believes in. But you know what? You're not going to know how to be a leader at all. Sometimes you're not going to know how to carry yourself. Sometimes you're not going to know how to respect others. Sometimes you're not going to have a belief in yourself. That's why we build ourselves up. It takes time to become a leader. See, you want to become mature. You want to become rich. You want to become strong. You want to become skilled. You want to become anything. It's going to take time. You have to build a snowman. Snowmen take time. Mountains take time to form. Ravines take time to form. The greatest thing that you could think of right now takes time to form. Diamond takes time to form, to build up. Think of a person right now. Don't say it out loud. Just think of it. That you look up to. And that's a great person. Think about it for a second. They have not always been that way. They have not always been that way. They had to build themselves up through constant loss, through constant rejection, and through constant pain. But yet, at the end of the day, guess where they are at now? At the top of the fucking world, because they built themselves up. And no matter what happened, they never gave up. And that's what makes them so strong and resilient, because it makes you believe that you can do the same thing they did. And you can. and you can. And what do you notice about people who are great leaders? They don't force you to do anything. They don't force you to follow them. Off of the sheer fact that you fuck with them so deeply, you will. You force yourself to follow this person. You don't even have to force yourself. It's natural. You want to. You want to. Just like Optimus Prime, just like Transformers. There was just one movie scene. Now I know we're dipping into the fictional, but at the end of the day, fictional came from somewhere. It was always an idea. He said, it's something about this guy that makes me want to lay my life down and die for him. Dog, do you know how much influence and how much of a badass you have to be such an amazing leader, an amazing person, that a person would literally lay down their lives for you, their existence in the physical realm, to make sure that you get what you believe in to the very end of their own, leaving their beliefs behind, leaving their goals behind so you can fulfill yours, is crazy. It's crazy. It's also about the morality too. It's also about your morals. You're not going to follow somebody like Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, don't get me wrong, he was a great warrior. He was an amazing conqueror, but at the end of the day, his morals were all fucked up. It was all fucked up. You want to become a leader who has morals. A great man and an amazing man will always stand on his morals no matter what. No matter what. And when you see him being convicted so strongly to what he believes in, that also makes you a stronger man. That also makes you a stronger person to hold on to your own conviction and follow it just like he is following his. It lets you know that no matter how much temptation is knocking at your door, that you can remain strong just off the fact of his influence. Listen, I'm telling you, when people see that you feel good, it makes them want to feel good as well. That is how you become an efficient and effective leader. My name is Ramon D. Taylor, the owner of the Masked Vagabond channel. Tell somebody you appreciate them, because you never know who needs it. And without further ado, this video is over. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to reach 100,000 subscribers, but first we must reach 500. Once we reach 500, that'll be enough people to form an island. And then I will make a Discord, and then we will continue to keep growing. And then we will reach 100,000, 200,000, 600,000. And guess what? We will even reach further beyond. We will sit on the top, and our glory will be known. Our community will be known. And we will be glorious. Thank you for tuning in.